Well, welcome back. It is great to have you with us this morning. In the latest chapter of the Beckham family feud, David has questioned whether the public fallout over his alleged affair may have forever fractured the relationship with his son, Brooklyn.
Interesting. Now, experts say there's a lesson to be learned for all parents out there. Family lawyer Gabriella Pomare joins us again in the studio. Gabriella, great to have you back on this. So, Brooklyn has said that issues he's carried from childhood have impacted the split with his family, has fractured this family. So what are examples, I guess, of home environments that can cause this long-term damage that we're seeing in the Beckhams?
Absolutely. When this came out in the media, I said this resonates with me straight away. I mean, we see toxic environments at home, emotional dysregulation, children being involved in home conflict, adult decision-making. When there's a lot of arguing at home, children grow up and that affects their adulthood. And when they get married, when they start parenting, that's when they start detaching from their parents. And we see issues like this.
So what impact, if you have grown up in those kind of home environments, what impact can that have on adult life?
Absolutely. You've got chronic conflict into adulthood and inability to manage boundaries. That's a really big one.
Yeah.
Right.
Emotional dysregulation, tension, and what you find is often the opposite. So sometimes there are adults who then overcompensate in relationships, they overattach, or then they can't, and they can't manage that conflict. They become aggressive, family violence, and it's that pattern of violence from childhood.
And cutting off or distancing. I'm seeing a lot of that at the moment, the sort of no contact with family. Oprah Winfrey was talking about it.
Yeah, it's regaining that power. I think when you become an adult, you say, I'm taking back the control and the power. I've grown up in this environment. It's been either toxic for me or unhealthy. And I think it's when they start going into therapy and they're starting to hear about the trauma they experienced as children, and they say, I'm going to take back that control now. I'll detach from my parents, and we end up with stories like the Beckhams.
All right, so how can parents at home avoid that sort of Beckham-sized blow-up in front of their children and the consequences that come with it?
I think parents and adults need to remember it's the behaviour we model at home. So don't involve your children in adult decision-making. That loyalty binding, like the Beckhams, the idea of preserving the family image, that's really important whether you're in Hollywood or not. We all try and pretend there aren't problems within the home. I think you just really need to involve your children in a child-focused and age-appropriate way so they understand what's going on, but they're allowed to feel too. It's when you block that emotion and you don't let them feel that they have problems down the track.
Well, this is it. I mean, the Beckhams, it's a whole other world, isn't it?
Yeah, literally.
But it's, is it, and every now and then, I mean, obviously now people are saying, are you team Becks and Posh or are you team Brooklyn? But at the end of the day, it's a family, a broken family, and, siblings who won't see each other anymore. So is it ever too late to make amends?
I don't think it is. I think with good therapy, and I think allowing someone to heal, allowing him to go through the process now, not blame shifting. It's no one's fault at the end of the day. It's working out what was the problem, how can we fix our family dynamic, and that is really important into the future. It's never too late.
Gabriella, some great insight there. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you so much. When we return, we'll have